It is Burmeister under center. Motion man is Freeman into the backfield. This is a team that rushes the ball on average of 50 times per contest.
I love the angles he takes. Very heady player in the back end for Washington.
To Freeman again, not going far at all. Taken down to the 30 in a blowout win at home against Utah. On play action, keeps it himself. Has the first down. And is taken down to the 40. Good run by the True.
This is a running quarterback. This is an athlete playing the position. Sticks the belly right there in sticks the football right in Royce Freeman's gut. The defensive end takes him. Pretty easy read for Burmeister. Gets the...
So Mitchell in motion. To pass right away to Nelson, the leading receiver.
Get the edge, throw those bubble screens as we saw on the previous play. But if they can push, take a few shots deep, it'll loosen this defense up.
Quick throw back out to Nelson with a stiff arm, tries to hurdle, stays on his feet, gets to midfield before he is absolutely crunched for a true freshman or even a senior to play in here on the road at Husky Stadium. On the ground, Freeman trying to turn upfield. He does, gets a first down. This is an impressive looking opening drive for the Ducks.
His toes, and you can't just pin your ears back and go after him.
To pass, complete. Over the middle, close to a first down. Tony Brooks-James line up in the backfield as well. It is Brooks-James. Nope, play action. They fake it. They keep it on the ground instead to Burmeister.
Gap sound defense.
They swing it out to Freeman out of the backfield. Freeman going nowhere. He was pushed back. Freeman trying to chug to the 20. 11th play of the drive for Burmeister and the Ducks. Burmeister rolling, eyes downfield, now tucks and runs.
The longer he holds this pass, and he's looking downfield, he's trying to see if there's a pass open, but as he's surveying the field, he's still moving forward and then realizes, hey, I can just take this for the first down, and does.
You'll see Oregon do that if you need.
They give to Nelson. Back to Freeman's got a hold, and then is suddenly clogged and met by Vita Vea once again.
He hands the ball off to Royce Freeman. Watch him, he's running and he's going full, so that just that split second, the defensive end, the linebackers, they don't know if he has it. That's a nice little hole created there by the offensive line. I mean, this
Bring Nelson in motion. Burmeister keeps and is smothered.
Watched it on multiple third downs. They start in an empty formation, motion the receiver running.
Chris Peterson looking for his second career win against the Huskies' vicious rival, the Oregon Ducks. On the ground to Freeman. Freeman turns upfield. Freeman along the sideline and finally lassoed out of bounds.
In power at which Royce Freeman has.
To Freeman again. Ducks all-time leading rusher. Bulldozes his way near a first down.
Really back-breaking loss for Oregon last season. They've been thinking about that game all offseason.
Freeman's got enough for the first down. Keeps chugging forward, and it takes a host of Huskies
what they need to get done.
Kenai Benoit, his first touch. Straight up the middle, not going too far. Oregon's got the pick. The Huskies have the point. Turning upfield past the 30, the give to Tony Brooks-James.
Oh, here.
They throw it out to Nelson. Nelson.
With a three-man bunch down here at the bottom of the screen.
To Benoit. Stays on his feet and then is crunched by a duo. The ball is loose. Going the other way. The area, the linebacker chugging down the sideline. He is running out of steam.
And then with the defense, here's a look at the hit. Oh, the ball was loose. Great job stripping it.
Seems like Washington will need to stay, not undefeated, but should run the table. Went out, you're right. Want to keep those dreams alive. Complete near the sideline to Dylan Mitchell.
You get knocked off.
They send McNeil in motion. Freeman push back. Freeman dropped.
Watch number 17, Tevis Bartlett, coming off the edge here. I know it was quick, but he comes off the edge. He dips, rips, sets. I could have guessed it.
Burmeister on the draw, not going anywhere.
Big gains. Squatty can move, has two guys, fights off a double team, makes the big third down stop.
Oregon had that fantastic opening drive, 15 plays that ended in a field goal, and a fumble the next time on the field, and then consecutive 3 and outs.
Realizing Burmeister probably not going to throw it too much.
They give to Freeman once again, has a hole, crunched. Last run, a gain of 6. Dropped, and Freeman is able to get on top of it.
Most of them were on the first drive.
You're right. Best starting field position for the Ducks as Freeman picks up a nice chunk on first down. Playing once again without Justin Herbert, the sophomore quarterback. Swing it out quickly. This time Freeman catching a pass. With a pump, looking deep. Tons of time. Tucks, runs, has enough for the first down.
Situation on a very obvious passing down when you need to get 7 or more yards. But I do like what I see in Burmeister saying, hey, they're playing soft cover zoo zone. I got no chance for the deep ball. Let me take it and run it.
He had dropped beyond the sticks, so Burmeister had the open grass.
Give to Freeman. Freeman sheds 1 tackle past midfield. Good gain on first down.
Big time uphill battle for Oregon's offense. First play of the game last week versus UCLA, unblocked. It's just unheard of. You think you can unblock, not get a hat on him.
Mitchell in motion here on 3rd and 6. Pocket beginning to collapse. Burmeister scrambling. Flush, will he tuck it again? Trying to put a move on. Not nearly enough for the first down. He's pushed up.
Johnson in the driver's seat.
Ducks going for it on 4th and 4. They have not been good going for 4th down so far this season. Burmeister to the air, into triple coverage. It is knocked in the air and nearly intercepted. The season countered that with 14 touchdown passes. 43 seconds to go in the first half for Oregon. Burmeister, some pressure coming. Vita Vea chasing after him. Incomplete collision.
Not human.
Backfield empties out for Burmeister. For the drop. Burmeister, hard tackle. Freeman on 3rd and 2. Freeman able to... Ducks first drive of the second half. They bring Freeman back into the backfield. Freeman closing in on 100 yards on the night. And now Burmeister, the true freshman, getting the start on the road here in Seattle. On the ground once again. This is the nation's 2nd best run defense. Mitchell in motion. They throw it out quickly to Nelson. Nelson has been the consistent pass catcher.
Half. You get 7 here, then you can continue with that ground and pound.
To Freeman. Huskies held Freeman last 3 games combined against UW. Quick sweep to Freeman. Gets out of 1 tackle, cannot get out of it.
Oregon's doing a lot of the same concepts. And Washington seeing it coming, they're reading it correctly, and they're coming like he'll be on pace for 5th.
An unprecedented streak, as you can imagine. On the ground, Tony Brooks James has not touched the ball much so far. The biggest storyline of this one, entering the biggest question mark, maybe a better way to put it, will Justin Herbert get the start? Nearly intercept. Mitchell in motion. The pass on 3rd and 2. Stepping up, tucking. Has the first down, has just enough. Stiff hit that time by Connor O'Brien. Back of the ground, Brooks James. Good run on. Burmeister 7 for 10 through the air. Brooks James near the foot. Freeman returns to the backfield. He gets the carrot. First down flag comes in.
Holding, number 27 of the offense. 10-yard penalty. Third down will be repeated.
Freeman's up here at the top of the screen, working on Tevis Bartlett, and just grabs a hold and pulls him down.
2 seconds to get the snap off. It is fumbled again. And once again, Burmeister 3-2-78. They're on the scene to make sure he's not going anywhere.
Again, fumbled snap on third down.
To Brooks James. Upfield. Good run on first down.
Back, I'd rather get kneed in the head than hurt my own guy.
Again to Tony Brooks James. Has the first down. It's Burmeister to pass. One of the most aggressive throws on the night. Incomplete.
Ball away.
He's really seen some increased playing time. The secondary a little banged up. Myron Murphy, the broken foot. Huskies hoping he comes back soon. Gang tackling. Lost it 2.
There's just nowhere to go. Washington defense kept them corralled and
See what they choose to do here.
3rd and long.
they want to get some stats. I'm gonna come after them.
Burmeister, pretty clean pocket, at least for the time being. It starts to close. Burmeister tripped up and dropped.
Love this kid. His football instincts, the angles he takes the ball. This is just a pure effort play. If you look at Taylor Rapp here, look at the closing speed.
He had to shake
The
the
left hand is
How you can help. For the Ducks, 13. Burmeister throwing high, incomplete. The stick on the ground. Freeman's had a success
out here. Try to keep a couple vets in there to kind of hold things together.
Burmeister keeps it, has a big hole, stays on his feet. Hit from behind, ball looked like he came loose, but it was this popular thought that he would be under center tonight. It wasn't a given by any means, but I think it was probably a surprise to many to see Burmeister get the start. It's probably fair to say. Lobs this, and it is intercepted by the Huskies. Teams ahead of the Huskies to lose. Penn State.
Impressive win.
Number 6 Ohio State, not only losing, but just demolished. And Iowa City, we saw that a moment ago. Of course, number
There.
No, they're going to jump. I bet the committee has them up around
Up to
6 or
5.
7.
I mean, I believe they should.
Yeah.
I don't know if they put them up. I can see 8.
no, the
maybe.
committee won't. They'll put them. I think they can go to 6 or 7.
Guess if I was really trying to
Pander.
Top Danny.
really trying to pander with them. But yeah, I could see them easily being 8 or 9.
Anybody. Like
You
their
mean this
schedule is
season?
light. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they look the part. They look great, but their resume doesn't stack up. Their resume can get so much better. Mississippi State next week. They got Auburn, and then they have SEC championship game. If they win out, they're the number 1 seed.
Yeah.
Now, Danny, you had Notre Dame in your top 4.
Yeah.
3rd and 4 for the Ducks.